All right, so today we're going to talk about the Rastafarian flag that you see behind me, which is actually the Ethiopian flag. So I know a lot of people would see Rastafarians or in Jamaica would see this flag and would assume that it's a Jamaican flag, but it's actually from the country in Africa called Ethiopia. So that's what that flag is right there. But each color that you see behind me has a symbolic representation. Okay, so now the green represents the land of Ethiopia, not only just Ethiopia, but the whole entire continent of Africa. And the yellow represents the natural resources that we possess, your gold, your diamond, etc., and so on and so forth. And I would say now the red is represents the blood that has been shed over the years through so many wars to protect the country of Ethiopia as well. All right, but what I wanted to get into now, is the deeper meaning, or should I say the mystical meaning of what the flag represents. So being that we started off with the red, all right, now, so the red would stand for on the mystical side or the spiritual side of what the flag means would be more so of the trials and tribulations that one has to go through. And, you're looking for something a little more higher in life now, pretty much you want to start a spiritual walk, a spiritual journey, whatever you want to call it. And then your yellow would stand for that's the battling stage right there. This is where it would state in the book of life that the creator would prefer to have you either hot or cold. He doesn't want you lukewarm. So that's what the yellow stands for. And the green now is where you're off, study in your spiritual studies now, and you're serious about your walk and so on and so forth. And then the lion now is when you pretty much are engaged in like meditation and you're wanting to come into spiritual enlightenment. And this is when you would conquer your lower self and tap into your higher self. You see what I'm saying? So that's what that lion represents. So you have to conquer that lion within inside of yourself, as Haile Selassie is the conquering lion of the tribe of Judah. So you feel me? Hopefully that makes sense now as to why we use that symbol. Yeah, so that's all we're trying to do, man. We're just trying to enlighten people, man. We're just trying to pass on knowledge. It's important to educate oneself in order to educate others. You know what I mean? It's not about being the smartest or nothing like that. Just play your part. You feel me? But yeah, I mean, other than just trying to put out music content all the time, I have to be able to take the time out and chop it up with y'all. You know what I mean? So hope you have a blessed day. Enjoy your weekend. I'm about to go enjoy mine. You feel me? Outside, the sun is shining nice. Feel me? But yeah, God bless. God bless. Rastafari. Selassie the first. Rastafari.